This arrived yesterday and hopefully it's a temporary solution to our cesspit problem. This is a cube septic tank and they're specifically designed for temporary buildings like static caravans. This will hopefully be the perfect solution to our waste problem while we're in the caravan. One of the really strange things about these septic tanks is that nobody knew about them. So before we found this one, I searched online, I spoke to our builder, I phoned a lot of septic tank companies, and nobody was saying anything about them. They were all saying, oh no, you'd need to get a big septic tank, or you'd need to just get a tank that holds the waste for the time being, which were really expensive. And it was only one of our subscribers that commented on our last video to say, oh, why don't you use one of these cube septic tanks? And I looked them up and they look fantastic. We haven't put it in yet, so fingers crossed it will actually work, but it looks amazing and just what we've been looking for the caravan for the temporary time that we're in there. So thank you so much to that person that told us about these septic tanks, and I have put a link in the description so that anybody who is interested, you know where to get them from as well. We purchased a cube septic tank and soak-away kit. It says it's for a novice and easy to set up. We're gonna find out. I borrowed this from the company's website to let you know how it works. So you dig a big hole in the ground and you put the tank in. You connect your waste from your caravan or your outbuilding to the in pipe, and then the out pipe goes to your soak-away. One of the important things they told us on the phone is to make sure we fill it with water and leave it for a while to settle, because the tank does expand. Once you've done that, you dig a second hole for your soak-away. The diagram's got pebbles and shingle, but we ordered a soak-away kit which uses crates instead. Waste materials sink to the bottom of the septic tank, water comes out and filters through the soak-away. You can then have the septic tank emptied when needed, but it shouldn't need a lot of emptying, particularly for a temporary building. We're thinking if it works well, we could relocate the system when we move out of the caravan. We're going to put the tank in this corner here. It's the direction the pipes go in anyway, and we're not actually using this space at the moment. And Gil's got a new toy! We have this digger on hire and he's been having so much fun with it already. We didn't actually get it for this project, we're just really lucky that the septic tank arrived while we had the digger. This area of the garden, you might remember, is where the bamboo forest was. There's bamboo roots running throughout the soil here. They are so difficult to get up, so the first job is to turn the soil over with the digger. Next job, let's move this tank.
Stop. Okay, take a few steps to your left. Okay, now lower. Get ready. Okay, put it down.
We worked out we couldn't get it round that side of the building, so had to take it through the mud. I'm a bit of a weakling. 2 guys could have carried this from the front of the station round to the back with no problem. Gil sprayed a line around the tank so we knew exactly the size and where to dig. We're digging right next to the platform, so Gil's got to be careful he doesn't hit the platform stones. A new angle was needed to get the rest of the dirt out. Where we're digging down is between the two railway platforms. The camera is actually positioned on the platform, so we're digging down to the rail track bed. Digging this top layer of earth isn't a problem, but what we found when we got down to the track bed is that it's so tough the digger couldn't get through it. It's not really surprising given that when this was a working railway line, tons and tons of coal would have been going over that ground. You can probably hear Buddy barking in the background. He's in the station, he wants to get out to have a look at the digger. Once we'd dug the hole as big as we could, Gil got in there to level out the bottom and to get rid of some rocks. He hadn't considered how squishy it would be and how much he would sink. A tiny ball, buried for many years. There's some sludge at the bottom, but we're as deep as we can go without going into the track bed. The septic tank will sink into that sludge, which is okay because the bottom is level. How handy that this used to be a railway line, so somebody else levelled this out for us. We've dug the hole, now we just need to get the tank in the hole. We tried it this way first. That was a stupid idea. I couldn't hold the weight.
If you could just brace in any way you can. If you by the back pond wall and just hold on to it, just so that it doesn't flip forward and crush me. Okay. Okay, I still got it okay. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, just if you could let it drop a little then, 'cause if it just slowly goes down the slope now, it's all right. Okay, probably let it.
Probably need to pull it your way a bit. Pull it your way a bit, then. That's it.
Okay.
Okay.
It's just sloping the wrong way now, but let's have a faff about it and see what we can do.
We're just filling the septic tank with water. It should sink a couple of inches into the soil and mud below as we do this. While we're waiting for it to fill with water, Gil's just going to clear some of these bamboo roots. It's full, we just need to put the top on. You'll notice it's a little above the ground. That's okay, it'll still work. We just couldn't get it any lower because of the track bed. It's been an exhausting but really productive day. We're going to leave the tank to settle overnight, filled with water in case it sinks at all. And then tomorrow we're going to dig out that soakaway and we're going to connect all the pipes and we're going to see if it works. So that will be in our next video. Subscribe to us at the old station Renovation to see our journey.